All right, guys, welcome in. We are back and better than ever. We're getting ready to kick off race number 3 of the playoffs for the Outlaw Graphics Summer Heat Legend Car Series. The road course tonight should be challenging. The drivers are on the track. Let's go take a look. All right, your number 1 driver out on the pole. It's going to be Jimmie Johnson, who's also your points leader in that 48 machine. Right behind him, Mark Martin going to start in the number 2 spot. G. Joel going to be back into 3. Tony Stewart, it's Smoke, going to be back there in that number 4 spot. Darrell going to be in the 5. Petty going to be in the 6. There's Michael back in that number 7 spot. Dale Sr. going to be in that number 8. Big K going to be in the 9. Junior Kevin Lee going to be back there in the 11 spot tonight. Not a good spot to see him back there, but good to see that profile picture looking real good there. Kevin Lee going to start in the 11 spot. Barnett going to be back there a little bit further. He'll be starting back in that number 12 spot. And the drivers are ready to go here tonight. It should be a fantastic night. They call him JB, yep. Jimmy Lee, there is Connor Haddock back there in the 88 machine. Looks like he's got his profile loaded up and working great here tonight also. Logan Ace going to be back in the 15. Anthony Monroe, the Asphalt Cowboy, going to be back there in the 15. There's Frank the Tank. John Wayne makes his appearance back off of vacation. Good to see John Wayne back out here tonight racing with us. And Steve did not make the call here tonight, but he's trying. He's going to get his stuff working better, and he'll get back out here. All right, the lights are off the pace car. We're ready to go 10 laps here tonight. Let's get it up on the screen here for you. Jimmie Johnson was very quick in qualifying. Same with Mark Martin and the rest of the crew. We'll see how they pan out here tonight. Yeah, there's not really a good camera angle for a road course, so we'll kind of bounce around from it. But, hey, your championship contender in that number 22 machine out of Texas. Keep an eye on him. Dale Jr. right there, up there in that number. Where's Junior at tonight? Starting 10th, so it's going to be a tough road for him. But it's good to see Frank the Tank and John Wayne back out here tonight in action, and we look forward to seeing what everybody can do here as we get ready to kick off a new Legend Car Series just in a few short weeks. Oh, contact already made. Jimmie Johnson going to get out to a good-sized lead here. Jimmie Johnson into that 48 machine, out like a rocket. A little bit further back in the pack, the rest of the crew moving their way up. Jimmie Johnson, Tony Stewart, Darrell Waltrip. There is G. Joel. 10 to go here. The drivers are pacing pretty good right now. Logan Ace back there a little bit further. Some of the drivers on the move right now. Anthony Monroe up 7 spots. The Asphalt Cowboy out of Texas. Kiwi Offshores Motorsports there. Look at that. Backwoods Vacation Rental going inside. Connor Haddock going to give him some business here. You see the 22. Look at that. Kevin Lee going to look to the inside. Connor Haddock, he's got it. And Kevin Lee's going to get it right back there. Connor Haddock right up to the back bumper of the 22. He's going to see that all night long. Oh, no. Oh, Big Phil. Oh, my God. Not good there. You hate to see that for Connor Haddock, but it's going to be a rough night for him. Michael going to be out front. And Big K now in that number 2 spot for Monroe Motorsports, but it's Kevin Lee. And JB now working his way up to the number 4 spot. Jimmie Johnson, your points leader, back to the 5, but it's Monroe, the Asphalt Cowboy, digging up through his way. Yeah, a lot of competition out here right now, but it's Kevin Lee up 8 spots to the number 3 spot here tonight. We only got 1 race remaining after this. It's a 125-lap feature race next week. Triple points. It's going to come down to the wire. Junior now back turned around in the grass. You seen him dissipate? Junior now moving himself back there a little bit further, but it's still Michael out front right now. They're letting them know, hey, there's some issues out front, but no harm, no foul. Big K in that number 2 spot. Kevin Lee Doing a great job back there in that number 3 spot. JB right behind him. It does not look like Steve made it onto the track. No, he did not. Logan Ace back there in that number 18 spot. Mark Martin, there is Frank the Tank, folks. The legend car extraordinaire. Up 2 spots in that 33 into Quaker State. Looking good here, man. Must be running some pretty strong oil in there to be doing that thing tonight. Connor Haddock now bouncing up there after you saw the earlier accident with him, but he looks to rebound nicely. The Asphalt Cowboy. Anthony Monroe, 8 to go here. And he's going to go for a ride. And uh-oh. Not good. Anthony Monroe going to go around and around, and he's going to find himself, well, not too bad. I mean, he's going to go backwards a little bit, but looks like Connor Haddock now going to have had enough of that. He's going to try to get up here and run for the lead here. JB gets turned around. What happened to JB? Oh, looks like he went off the track, but he came back on. Jimmie Johnson now off the track. And he's back on. So drivers going on and off the track here. It looks like Anthony Monroe now knows the points leaders in front of him. Can he make a clean pass on him? Let's see this pass that Anthony Monroe puts up here. Jimmie Johnson trying to run a strong, good line here. 7 to go here. And race number 3 of the countdown to the championship. The legend cars are about wrapped up for the summer series. And we're going to be right back in it with the Twisted Wrench Racing Legend Car Mayhem Series. It's going to be out of control. It's going to be a lot of fun. We look forward to everybody joining that series. Big purse put up there for the top 3 drivers. Big thanks again to Twisted Wrench Racing for being the title sponsor of that Legend Car Series. Without them, we wouldn't have the purse. So shout out to you guys. Thank you very much. Right now, Michael still your leader out front. Kevin Lee in that number 2 spot. He's the lead driver for Twisted Wrench Racing, excuse me. He'll be a threat next season. Started a little late this year in this particular Legend Car Series, but we'll see him rebound nicely here, I believe, when the new series kicks off. Tony Stewart going to be back in that 3 spot. There's G. Joel. Big K now, and Connor Haddock again. Not sure what's going on with Connor Haddock, but I'm sure he is.
I'm sorry. I really am.
Connor Haddock, very sorry, he said to John Wayne. He did not mean to do that. John Wayne now, Baja, and look at this thing. You can tell he spent some time on the beach on vacation. He doesn't want to get out of the sand. Michael's still out front. Kevin Lee still in that number 2 spot. He's going to try to chase down Mike. Let's take a look at some of the last lap times for you guys here. Last lap times here. Gaps at the top of the screen. Last lap times. Connor Lee's got him right now. 105.12 to 105.48. Stewart going to 104 behind him, though. So the front guy's pacing slower than 3 and 4 at the moment. So interesting. G. Joel, Big K right there. Darrell Waltrip in the 11 machine. 5 to go. Last lap. You've seen the times there. Gaps back up for you. You got it. Kevin Lee, Tony Stewart, G. Joel. And JB got turned around here. JB now way back in the pack. JB now currently in the number 12 spot, so keep an eye on that man. It does look like we're having the competition yellow coming out here in the next lap or so. JB getting a little twisted there, but he's able to rebound nicely. Kevin Lee still trying to chase down your leader. And the caution is out. The competition yellow is waved, so this will bunch up your racing and make it a little bit more exciting here as we wrap up the final 3 laps of week number 3 of the Summer Heat Series, Legend Car style. Right after this, we do have the next gens coming up at Dover, 30-lap shootout with those guys. And then we'll wrap it up 50 laps, if we can get all 50 in, over at Lucas Oil for the championship night, triple points in the 410 Sprint Car Series. So, series starting to slowly dwindle down here from the series in the summer. But we got a lot of great series getting ready to kick off here in the fall. It's going to be a great time, man, with the Twisted Wrench Racing Legend Car Mayhem Series, all the way to the CH Towing Tour Mod Series and the Outlaw Graphics Super Late Model Series. So a lot of great racing we're going to have here in the fall. It should be a tons of fun, man. All right, Kevin Lee knows what he's got to do here. He's got Michael right beside him. Connor Haddock, you're asking? He's currently in the number 14 spot, struggling here at the moment. Jimmie Johnson, your points leader, is in 8th at the moment. Jimmie Johnson in 8th place at the moment. Richard Petty right there with him, Mark Martin and the crew. So they're going to go one more lap here under caution. And we'll get these guys fired up here. I'll fast forward it for you. Should be an exciting finish here. Kevin Lee right there on the front. So not only an oval racing guy, you can get it done on the road course also. So pretty unique, man. You know, normally you're one or the other. Or you could be a hybrid. We know they exist, but they're rare. So good to see the 22 machines good in all phases of racing. I do not believe we have a road course next season. I do not believe it's on the schedule. But, you know, hey, that's all right. '22 machine and the 46 on the front row. The pace car's coming in. The drivers are set. Let's go racing. 2 laps, shootout. Michael going to look to the inside. Tony Stewart going to go to the inside of the 22 machine. That's going to give the smoke the 2 spot. Kevin Lee going to go up to the 3, and he gets loose up there, and he's going to bounce back down. Kevin Lee now battling for that 3rd spot. He's got G. Joel and Big K right behind him. G. Joel going to look to the inside. Great side-by-side battle here for 4th. Kevin Lee is going to take that back. Big K now going to look to the inside. He's going to take G. Joel to the corner. Now here comes the pressure. G. Joel back to the outside of the 22. Your leader still Michael out front. Kevin Lee battling for that 3 spot, but it's Big K right behind him. Oh, watch out now. G. Joel said, hey, you're going to tap them brakes. I'm going to tap you out of the way. Let's go back and take a look at that for you folks at home that want to see what just happened here. Contact made there. Oh, a little net code. A little net code, folks, for people at home that like watching internet and doing all that. Take a look right here in the middle of the white car and the 22. Watch this. No contact was ever made. There's no connection. It is just a net code issue. Unbelievable. Tough break, though, for the 22. You hate to have it. But G. Joel never touched him as he goes to the P3 spot. Big K now going to move himself up to the number 4. That's going to bump Kevin Lee all the way back to the 6th spot, dude. One bad corner. Maybe the competition yellow not his friend here tonight, but it's going to be Michael coming to the white flag, this time by smoke behind him. G. Joel and Big K going to round out your top 4. Minnesota's finest right here in that 26 machine for Monroe Motorsports. White flag out. Kevin Lee, Darrell Waltrip, Jimmie Johnson, and Jimmy Lee, and Connor Haddock. What a run for him. He's moved back up 4 spots. The 88 machine on a mission here to close out the final lap of race number 1 of the night. Great stuff from him. Right up front still, the battle is on between the top 2. It's Michael and Tony and G. Joel and Big K. And the competition yellow definitely hurt Kevin Lee. It looks like the modem kind of went out on him there, and you saw the issue there with the net code, but here comes your race winner. It's going to be Michael coming around the bend here as he's finishing up the last couple turns. And the 46 pink machine get it done here tonight. It'll be his first win, I believe, ever. So shout out to the 46, doing a fantastic job. Smoke right behind him. Looks like he's going to settle for P2 here. And it looks like Big K now still going to battle it up there, but Kevin Lee going to be to the 4th spot. It's going to be Michael who wins it. Tony in the 2, G. Joel, and Big K going to get edged out by Kevin Lee. Great finish there, boys. Good job. Top 5. Looking smooth. Good work. Kevin Lee going to go up here, and that is it. Oh, going to give Smoke some business, and a little post-race shenanigans there from Kevin Lee. And, oh, there comes the 88 and the 22. If you know the background story, you know the background story. These guys have been getting after it week after week. We look forward to seeing it continue. But congratulations to the 46 of Mikkel getting it done here tonight in the playoffs, week number 3. It's been a hell of a night of racing, man. We look forward to seeing you in the next one, as we only got one race remaining till we crown the champion. Until then, we'll see you in the next one. Congratulations, Mike.